year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate.
Hey girl, hey, and welcome to another Christmas Clean and Bake with me. And actually, this is a cook with me too. I'm throwing in a dinner recipe here, and I'm making it non-traditional because, no pun intended, but we're all about to be stuffed full of turkey and stuffing. So wanted to do something a little less traditional here and something a little different. It is a one-sheet pan meal, so you're not dirtying up a lot of pans. So super simple, but we'll be diving into that here in a second. But if you are new, hi, welcome. My name is Ashley, and I love sharing cleaning, homemaking motivation, and decluttering and organization around the house. And so if that is content that you're into, be sure to click the red subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey, once again, if you are getting ready to clean with me and tackle your to-do list, don't forget to click that thumbs up button down below. It really does help to support the channel. And let's jump in to a little bit of cooking.
Put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic.
So this is a simple teriyaki chicken recipe, but I went in and diced 4 bell peppers and 1 whole onion. And so I have done that. You can do more or less depending on what your family's preference is. We really like a lot of bell pepper, so that is why I did that. And now I'm going to cut up this bag of boneless, skinless chicken breast. You could do thighs, you can kind of switch it up. However, it's a super easy sheet pan meal. But once I have all of everything, my onions and peppers and everything diced up in my chicken, I'm adding just a little bit of pepper to the chicken. I don't add any salt. Obviously, if you want to do that, you can, but usually the teriyaki sauce that I add later on is salty enough that I don't feel like I need extra sodium on the chicken in that way. But I popped that in the oven for 30 minutes on 375. And while that is cooking, I'm going to be tidying up the kitchen, putting away some clean dishes and making it a little bit tidier. That way, once dinner is done, I have a lot less to do.
And it is cold outside. We gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Once I get these counters all wiped down and cleaned off, I'm going to pull out my Instant Pot to be able to make some brown rice. I will go in and kind of share my recipe as I'm doing that here in a minute, but you could do that as your base, or if you wanted to do cauliflower, I've seen people do shredded cauliflower, you could do white rice, whatever, just something to have kind of as a base for your teriyaki chicken. So you do have the sheet pan, and then you have your rice cooker or Instant Pot like I use, that you are getting dirty, but 2 pans is a lot easier than multiple others for lots of different recipes. So I'm just doing 2 cups of brown rice and 3 cups of water, and then 1 tablespoon of sugar. I like mine to be kind of like a sticky rice taste almost, so that is what I prefer to do, and it tastes really great. And then you just push the rice button on the Instant Pot, and I love it. It knows exactly what to do. It's no science or anything. But now we are back on to tidying the kitchen a little bit more.
Angels in the sand, you ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss it.
Of course the camera didn't focus, but that cake looks amazing, and I kind of want to make one, or at least try to make one. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to, but it looks so good that I kind of want to attempt it.
With the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
Now that the chicken has cooked for that first 30 minutes without the sauce on it, now I'm going in with my sweet teriyaki sauce from Sweet Baby Ray's. This is not sponsored. I just really like the flavor of this sauce. And so that is my go-to sauce, and I literally drizzle it all over everything. It gets drizzled all over everything, as you just saw, and then it goes back in the oven for another 15 or so minutes. We're just waiting for that chicken. As you saw, I checked it with a thermometer. We're just waiting on that chicken to get to that 165 degree temperature. That way it is all done and ready to go. But I did want to do a little unboxing here. Love Every was so kind enough to gift my little girls these new toys that they have launching at Target. So if you wanted to get your hands on Love Every toys, but you don't want to have to commit to a subscription, you now have an opportunity to check them out at Target. And these would make great little stocking stuffers. They have the little Chloe in the car. They have this little cute wooden book. And then here in a second, I will show you these felt nesting baskets, which are really cute as well. And even the little card book there, you could definitely pop that in a diaper bag. That would even be a great travel little toy that you could take if you're going on road trips or just traveling over the holidays. A nice little toy there. So I highly recommend these, and I will have the links to all of these in the description box below. And thank you again to Love Every for sending those over. Okay, and if you just saw the screen, my timer had 3 minutes left on my dinner, and so I was literally racing the clock to see if I could get this dishwasher unloaded. So hang on for a minute and let's see if I can do it.
Around the chimney, sitting close to keep us warm. The mistletoe is hanging at the door. Christmas is the time to set your mind and spirit free. Everybody smiling while we decorate the tree. If I could, I wish for you to spend Christmas here with me.
I was so proud of myself for unloading that dishwasher in about 3 minutes. I had 8 seconds left on the timer, so I was really, really proud of myself for tackling that and getting it done. And it was also like kind of a race against time, so it was a little bit more pressure, which kept me going. Instead of me just kind of meandering through it, I actually like sped right along. But now that the chicken has reached that 165, it is all done, and I'm just showing you kind of how I plate this meal for my toddlers. They are more into the rice, and they'll eat some of the chicken. They're not as big of a fan of the peppers and onions as I am, and then this is how I plate mine. This is before I put on the soy sauce, and then I will also drizzle on just a little bit more of that teriyaki on top sometimes, but you could obviously top that with, like, if you wanted to do some green onions or anything else that you like to kind of flavor up any teriyaki chicken kind of meals. It sounds great. And then next thing I'm jumping into is a Snickerdoodle recipe. My friend Beth here online, she is an internet fan member. She sent me over her Snickerdoodle, say that 3 times fast, recipe. And so I am trying it out, and spoiler alert, it's delicious. So I will have the recipe in the description box below if you want to check it out.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day.
So I made these on a Wednesday night, and they were the easiest little recipe. But one thing I will notice, I did not pay attention to the step in the recipe that said that you needed to chill the batter for an hour before baking them. So I will note that you might want to kind of prep this before dinner. That way they can be doing their whole hour of chilling in the refrigerator while you're eating dinner and kind of finishing up. And then you can pop them out and go ahead and put them in the oven if you're wanting to like go directly from dinner to dessert. I was making these because the final episode of the Santa Claus series on Disney Plus had come out, and we wanted to watch it and wanted to have cookies with it and thought it would be fun. And so that was really neat. But have you guys been watching that series? The first couple episodes, I was like, I don't know about this. But the more I got into it, and especially the last like 3, I was like on the edge of my seat. I'm like, what's going to happen? Are they going to fix it? Obviously, they're going to save Christmas in the end. But it was one of those really good ones. And I grew up loving the Santa Claus movies as a kid. And so it was really fun. But I'm curious, what did you guys think of that series? Did you watch it? Did you make it through multiple episodes? And which one was your favorite?
It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow still I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not going away and right around the mistletoe. I'm gonna let my feelings show. I've been waiting for so long for you, but now I got it planned. I know just what to do. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow feel I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not going away and right around the mistletoe. I'm gonna let my feelings show. I've been trying to tell you. Wanna have someone to hold.
I cannot believe that Christmas is next weekend, you guys. It is like it's just popped up on us all of a sudden. And I have been like prepping for Christmas and decorating and doing all the things since, I mean, you guys know, since October. It's been a bit since I've like started all my Christmas stuff, and then it's like, wow, it's here. And which is another reason I love to get started early, because I'm like, I don't know how people do it, that they don't start doing anything Christmas until December 1st. I'm like, I would be a anxiety driven mess by now if I had started December 1st with everything that I like to do for the holidays. So I don't know, kudos to you if you started December 1st. But I am just going through and rolling the dough in the sugar and cinnamon mixture. And like I said, these cookies are so good. Do yourself a favor and try them out. They're just delicious. I need to go get another one like right now. But today my to-do list consists of going and picking up our Walmart order for groceries for the next week, basically week and a half through kind of Christmas. I'm already getting some of my Christmas things, and also for a Sam's Club order. So I'm going 2 places and picking up all kinds of food. I am like gotta go clean my refrigerator out after I finish recording this voiceover. But that is what I am spending my Friday doing. You guys will have to let me know, how are you guys prepping this weekend for next weekend, because we have family that we're hosting this weekend, and then we'll have like Christmas, and I'll have other family that we're hosting next weekend, and obviously all the things that you do for Christmas with your own little family. So you guys will have to let me know how you're prepping. If you're not, you might want to start prepping now. I'm just going ahead and putting it out there, not trying to stress you out, but it is a lot easier to think about it this weekend instead of waiting until next Friday to start panicking and going to the store and figuring out your recipe. Just go ahead, peruse recipes now, find out what you're making, and go ahead and place that grocery order. Promise you, you will thank me later.
The year may be hard to come by, so right now I'm gonna give it a try. And so all of you. Does this come true? Christmas Eve is here.
you guys, so here's a little after shot of these cookies, and they turned out so delicious. If you have a cookie recipe you think I should try, I have one more clean and bake with me coming at you next Friday. So let me know if you have a cookie recipe you think I should try. Drop it in the comment section below. But thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys back here in another one. Have a great weekend, you guys.